question of whether the COVID vaccine contains chemical-based allergens is a topic that has sparked intense debate worldwide. On one hand, modern medicine presents vaccines as a form of health insurance, a shield against dangerous diseases. On the other, some researchers and concerned individuals raise questions about the safety of certain ingredients, especially those that might trigger allergic reactions. In this video, we'll explore both narratives, examine the science behind vaccine ingredients, and help you understand what's really inside the COVID vaccine. Let's start by looking at the official stance and the growing concerns. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, vaccines are designed to be as safe and effective as possible. The main ingredient is the active component, which stimulates the immune system to create antibodies. The CDC emphasizes that only necessary ingredients are included, aiming to maximize safety and minimize risk. This perspective sees vaccines as a kind of armor, protecting us from repeated attacks by harmful germs. But what about the other ingredients, often called excipients? Let's take a closer look at what else goes into a vaccine. Beyond the main active ingredient, vaccines contain a variety of secondary substances known as excipients. These include adjuvants like aluminum, preservatives such as Thimerosal, stabilizers like gelatin, and sometimes residual DNA from cell lines. While these ingredients play important roles in vaccine stability and effectiveness, some scientists argue that they can also pose risks, especially for people with sensitivities or allergies. Understanding these excipients is crucial for anyone concerned about potential allergens in vaccines. Most vaccines are produced by growing viruses in nutrient-rich environments, which can include animal or human cells. For example, some vaccines use cells from chick embryos, monkey kidneys, or even human fetal cells. These cells help the virus replicate before it's weakened or inactivated for use in vaccines. This process raises ethical questions for some, especially when human fetal tissue is involved. After culturing, the virus is purified, but traces of genetic material can remain, which some believe could pose additional risks. Vaccines, including those for rubella, measles, and chickenpox, are produced using human cell lines derived from aborted fetuses. These cell lines, such as WI38 and MRC5, have been used for decades to help viruses grow in the lab. While the use of these cells is controversial for ethical reasons, it's important to note that the final vaccine contains only tiny traces, if any, of the original cell material. Still, for some, the presence of human DNA fragments is a cause for concern, both ethically and medically. Animal-derived ingredients are also common in vaccine production. Components like egg proteins, gelatin, and bovine serum are used to grow viruses or stabilize the vaccine. For people with allergies to eggs or gelatin, this can be a significant concern. In rare cases, these ingredients can trigger severe allergic reactions. Manufacturers are required to list these ingredients, but it's always important to check with your healthcare provider if you have known allergies. Vaccines often include chemical additives to enhance their effectiveness and shelf life. Adjuvants like aluminum salts boost the immune response, while preservatives such as Thimerosal prevent contamination. Other additives, like polyethylene glycol (PEG) and Polysorbate 80, are used in some COVID vaccines. While these chemicals are generally considered safe in small amounts, they have been linked to rare but serious allergic reactions, including anaphylaxis, especially in people with pre-existing sensitivities. Polyethylene glycol, PEG, and Polysorbate 80 are used in mRNA and viral vector COVID vaccines. PEG helps stabilize the vaccine, but it's also found in many everyday products, leading to widespread exposure. Some people have developed antibodies to PEG, increasing their risk of severe allergic reactions upon vaccination. Polysorbate 80, used in the Johnson & Johnson vaccine, has also been linked to rare cases of anaphylaxis. If you have a known allergy to these substances, vaccination may not be recommended. COVID vaccines may contain a range of other chemicals, including antibiotics like gentamicin, stabilizers such as lactose, and preservatives like formaldehyde and thimerosal. Each of these has a specific function, from preventing bacterial contamination to maintaining vaccine stability. However, some, like thimerosal, which contains mercury, have been controversial due to concerns about potential neurotoxicity. Regulatory agencies continue to monitor and evaluate the safety of these ingredients. Some independent researchers have claimed that COVID vaccines contain synthetic substances like graphene oxide and various nanoparticles. Graphene oxide is a form of carbon with unique properties, but it's not listed in official vaccine ingredient lists. While some studies suggest it could be toxic, regulatory agencies have not confirmed its presence in vaccines. Nanoparticles, such as lipid carriers for mRNA, are used to deliver the vaccine's genetic material into cells, but their safety is still being studied. Anaphylaxis is a severe, potentially life-threatening allergic reaction that can occur within minutes of exposure to an allergen. With COVID vaccines, most cases of anaphylaxis have been linked to PEG or polysorbate. Symptoms include difficulty breathing, swelling, and a drop in blood pressure. While these reactions are extremely rare, they highlight the importance of screening for allergies before vaccination. Medical staff are trained to manage such emergencies should they occur. Monitor vaccine safety. Systems like VAERS in the US and SAVAERS in South Africa collect reports of adverse events following vaccination. These systems help identify patterns and potential safety concerns, though not every reported event is caused by the vaccine. Underreporting is common, so actual numbers may be higher than reported. Ongoing surveillance is essential to ensure that vaccines remain as safe as possible for everyone. Researchers have raised concerns about vaccines potentially triggering autoimmune responses or neurological issues. Ingredients like mercury, aluminum, and foreign proteins are suspected by some to contribute to these effects. While most scientific studies have not found strong evidence linking vaccines to conditions like autism, the debate continues. It's important to rely on peer-reviewed research and consult with medical professionals when evaluating these risks. Human body has remarkable self-healing abilities. Some experts recommend supporting detoxification through a healthy diet rich in antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals. Supplements like N-acetylcysteine, NAC, selenium, and plant-based powders are suggested by some as ways to help the body process and eliminate toxins. While these strategies are not approved treatments for vaccine reactions, maintaining a strong immune system is always beneficial for overall health. Ultimately, the choice to receive a COVID vaccine is a personal one. Modern medicine views vaccines as essential tools for public health, while others remain cautious due to concerns about allergens and chemical additives. It's important to study the available literature, consult with healthcare professionals, and consider your own health history and values. Whatever you decide, staying informed and proactive about your health is the best path forward.
Welcome. Today I'll show you exactly how to join Beautique and make your first purchase. I'll guide you through every step, from choosing your account type to completing your order. Start by opening the main menu to explore our mission and the products section. You can join as a customer for rewards or as a member to start your own business. The sign-up form is straightforward. Just enter your contact details and shipping information. Members will also provide a few extra details to set up their independent distributorship. Once registered, browse our full catalog and select the high-quality products you'd like to try. Once logged in, simply find your favorite products, add them to your cart, and click Checkout Now to complete your order. You're now ready to start your journey with Beautique. We're excited to have you with us.